What direction do you want to take your company in?
Just keep on going the way we're going. I need to really focus on the content that we're posting out and do a better job of growing that. Um, I feel like that's something that I could definitely moving forward expand on. Um, this, I guess, another silver lining of this whole COVID thing is this is like the first time where I'm stepping in front of the camera for like our Instagram posts and like talking and introducing myself basically to a whole different group of people, and just kind of growing with that and taking that to another level, expanding YouTube views and stuff like that going forward. That's one thing that I need to focus on, and that will in turn basically any kind of content you put out is basically a little commercial for the store. You put out more content for the store, basically more commercials, get more people viewing it, more people going to your store. You know, Even if you do one video and you get one repeat customer, that one repeat customer will be with you going forward, and it's worth more than any kind of monetization you get off a video on like YouTube. So go both ways.
No, hey, that's dope, bro. Marketing and I guess social media
Mm-hmm.
is a big aspect. That's one reason why I wanted to invite you on here too. That way, people can know more about the man that runs the show.
Yeah, that's what we like to get in front of it. It's kind of like I don't want to say like almost me introducing myself as Compa. It's not like a character, but it kind of almost is because
It is like a character, yeah, like
yeah, like
alter ego.
nobody's ever. You want to, okay? Well, I haven't done this. I'll do the whole Compa story. So of course, growing up, I'm Mexican. My
Wow.
dad and like his other compadres, they, hey compa, grab me a beer, hey compa. So you always hear like this word growing up, and then obviously being in Salinas, a lot of Latinos in Salinas. A lot of my repeat customers, I would just like talk to them. One repeat customer named Roberto, not the compa number two, another Roberto. Uh, I remember I was talking to him on Facebook Messenger, actually, I think, and he was like, "Oh, do you have this game in stock?" And I was like, instead of just saying like, "Yeah, I do," I said, "Pues sí, way,"
Yeah.
just like, and he's like, "Arato compa," and I was like, "Oh yeah, compa." I'm like, "Oh, compa," I'm just gonna kind of take that and like kind of run with it.
Yeah.
And that's the origin of trying to get compa over. And now it's funny because like people just come in and be like, "Hey, what's up, compa? Thanks, compa." It's kind of like spreaded like wildfire. Oh, shouldn't say like wildfire right now, bad time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gotten over with the customer base, which is really cool. I like it, because it seems more personable. Because I think before all this, maybe customers kind of thought maybe I was a little bit I could have think I'm a little bit more intimidating. I mean, I'm a bigger guy, I have the crazy, I have longer hair, beard, whatnot. Maybe they don't see me as being like
Your
more
friendly
approachable.
neighborhood compa.
Yeah, and now it's like now I get in front of the camera, I talk, and like I tell everybody I'm compa. They're like, oh, okay, it's compa,
Yeah.
so it gets over a little bit more and it's more inviting. But yeah, like the other day, like I kind of still catches me off guard because like randomly one guy came in, he's like, hey, I'm looking for compa. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's me. I'm like, oh, you're talking to him. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, let me see if he's in the back real quick.
Yeah.
Well, you said that your dad used to call you compa. I guess I have a similar story too, but can you guess what word he would call me?
I don't know.
He'd always call me way.
Oh, I was gonna say pendejo, but no.
Nah, that's what. Yeah. And yeah, every once in a while when I do something stupid, he'd call me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I always thought way was like compa, or like homie, or like
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I mean, in a way, it kind of is, but
Yeah. It's a little bit more derogatory, but kind of not. It's
yeah,
like, I mean, being in Salinas, you hear it all the time. Like, I wave, I'm in this way.
yeah,
But I mean, if I guess if you're around like maybe a little bit more, uptight people, are like, oh, he's cursing. It's like,
yeah,
it's
Yahweh.
not like, yeah, way, nah, way.
Yeah. Nah, but for real, but like all growing up, my dad would call me that, so I always thought it meant
Yeah,
like friend or
yeah,
buddy or
yeah.
bro.
Then
Uh,
you said it at school and got in trouble.
yeah, nah. So and he still calls me that till this day.
Yeah.
Do you know a John Wilson?
Oh yeah, that's my homie.
Oh, okay.
Another ride or die.
All right. Well, he wants to talk about the Oakland A's. We can do that. We can do that a little later. I
Yeah.
have a live question segment. You can ask him something. What he maybe about the A's. But